All right, let's dive into another deep dive.
Okay.
And today we're looking at something completely different.
Yeah.
It's an 8-day luxury tour of Dubai and the Emirates,
Wow.
offered by a company called Cliacto.
Interesting.
Now, they put together this itinerary that blends,
Wow.
iconic landmarks with lesser-known cultural gems. And
Yeah.
they've layered on some pretty interesting tech as well. But
Right.
what really caught my eye is their whole philosophy around luxury travel.
Oh.
They call them the 7 secrets.
Okay.
And I can't wait to unpack those with you.
Yeah, it's a fascinating approach.
Yeah.
Cliaco seems to understand that the modern luxury traveler, they aren't just looking for opulence.
Right.
They crave those unique experiences, a
Yeah.
sense of authenticity,
Yeah.
and a level of personalization that goes beyond the typical tour package.
Okay, so let's dive right into these 7 secrets.
Okay.
What really stood out to you?
Well, one that really struck me is their concept of management of intangibles.
Management of intangibles. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
So they're talking about going beyond the tangible aspects of the trip,
Okay.
the luxurious hotels, fine dining, and focusing on creating feelings,
Okay.
feelings of comfort, security,
Okay.
and a personalized touch.
So they're basically saying that true luxury,
Yes,
it's about how an experience makes you feel.
exactly.
So it's less about bragging rights
Uh-huh.
and more about curating an experience
Yes.
that really resonates with the traveler on a deeper level.
Exactly.
I like that.
Another secret that plays into this is their focus on exclusivity, not mass consumption.
Exclusivity, not mass consumption.
Right.
I like that too.
They're deliberately moving away from that one-size-fits-all
Yeah.
model of tourism and offering these bespoke experiences
Okay.
that cater to individual preferences.
All right, so.
And this isn't just lip service. This
Yeah.
is reflected in their itinerary.
Okay, so give me a taste of this itinerary. What kind of things are we talking about?
Well, you'll hit all the iconic spots, of course.
Uh-huh.
The Burj Khalifa,
Of course.
a desert safari with dinner under the stars.
All right.
But then they weave in things like a down night cruise
Ooh.
on Dubai Creek,
Okay.
which sounds incredibly romantic, and
Yeah.
visits to Sharjah and Fujairah,
Okay.
which offer a glimpse into the more traditional side of the Emirates.
So a little bit of everything.
Exactly.
A little bit of old and new.
Yeah, and they even give you a free day
Oh, wow.
to explore on your own.
So this cruise, though, seems to hit on this whole management of intangibles.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're trying to achieve here?
Well, I think it's about creating a sense of place, an
Right.
occasion.
Okay.
Imagine yourself on a traditional wooden dhow,
Uh-huh.
the Dubai skyline glittering in the distance,
Right.
enjoying an exclusive dinner
Okay.
as you just glide along the creek.
Yeah.
They're crafting this multi-sensory experience
Yeah.
that taps into feelings of romance, wonder, and perhaps even a touch of nostalgia.
Okay, so now what about this day trip to Sharjah and Fujairah?
Right.
Those aren't exactly on the typical Dubai tourist trail.
And that's precisely why they've included them.
Okay.
Remember Cliaco's emphasis on authenticity of experience.
Yeah.
They're going beyond the glitz and glam of Dubai
Okay.
to show you a different side of the Emirates,
Mm-hmm.
the historical and cultural heritage that often gets overlooked.
So they're not just selling a luxury vacation.
Right.
They're selling a deeper understanding of the region.
That seems to be the idea. And
Right.
it's not just about the destinations themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how you experience them.
Okay.
And this is where the tech element comes into play.
Okay, let's talk about the tech.
With their AI assistant,
Oh, yeah.
Sophia.
Sophia. Okay.
Yes.
Now, this is where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
Sophia isn't just a fancy travel app.
No.
She's designed to enhance your safety
Uh-huh.
and provide real-time guidance
Yeah.
throughout the entire trip.
It's an intriguing concept.
It is.
Sophia uses GPS and satellite tracking
Okay.
to ensure your safety,
Yeah.
and even sends you geofence alerts
Wow.
if you wander into a potentially unsafe area.
That's pretty cool.
It's like having a virtual guardian angel watching over you,
Yeah.
especially useful for solo travelers
Yeah.
or those who might feel a bit vulnerable
Right.
in unfamiliar environments.
And what else can Sophia do?
Well, she integrates with platforms like Google Maps and Waze for navigation.
So I don't need to use anything else.
Well, you can use those in conjunction.
Okay.
And plus, she can offer personalized recommendations
Oh, wow.
based on your interests.
Talk about streamlining the travel experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sophia's more than just a navigational tool
Right.
or a digital concierge.
Yeah.
She's being positioned as this personalized travel companion,
Yeah.
providing a level of support and guidance that goes beyond what traditional travel apps can offer.
But with all of this convenience,
Yeah.
wouldn't constant AI guidance
Mm-hmm.
kind of take away from the thrill of discovery?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
There's certainly a risk of becoming overly reliant on technology
Right.
and missing out on those serendipitous moments
Uh-huh.
that make travel so rewarding.
Exactly.
The key will be finding a balance
Okay.
between AI-assisted guidance
Yeah.
and allowing travelers the freedom
Yeah.
to explore on their own terms.
Yeah, because sometimes you just want to wander around, get lost a little bit.
Right.
Maybe Sophia could be designed to encourage a blend of both. Maybe she could offer suggestions for like off the beaten path experiences
Yes.
based on your interests
Mhm.
to encourage you to step outside your comfort zone,
Right.
engage more deeply with the local culture.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
An AI that kind of nudges you towards
Yeah.
those authentic encounters
Yeah.
and unexpected discoveries
Yes.
that often lead to the most cherished travel memories.
All right, so we've talked about two of Cleaco's 7 secrets,
Mm-hmm.
the basic itinerary,
Right.
and gotten a taste of how Sophia, their AI assistant, works.
Yes.
Let's take a deeper dive into the remaining secrets after a short break.
Sounds good.
Stay with us.
So we were exploring Cleaco's 7 secrets of luxury travel.
Yeah, and how they kind of weave those principles into their 8-day Dubai and Emirates tour.
Right. And we also got a little taste of how their AI assistant, Sophia, aims to elevate the whole experience.
Especially when it comes to safety and personalized recommendations.
Exactly. So we've covered management of intangibles
Uh-huh.
and exclusivity, not mass consumption.
Okay.
So let's delve into a few more.
Okay.
One that caught my eye is their commitment to fair pricing.
In the world of luxury travel, that's certainly not something you hear every day.
It's not.
How do they even define fair?
Well, they believe that every element of the trip
Okay.
should justify its cost.
Okay.
So ensuring that travelers are receiving genuine value for their money. They're very transparent about their pricing structure
Oh,
and aim to avoid inflated costs simply for the sake of exclusivity.
so it's about delivering a premium experience without the premium markup.
Precisely.
Okay, I like that.
It suggests a shift away from the perception that luxury must always
Yeah.
come with an exorbitant price tag.
Okay, and what about their emphasis on authenticity of experience?
Right.
We touched on this earlier with the inclusion of Sharjah and Fujairah
Yeah.
in the itinerary.
Yeah.
What other steps do they take to ensure travelers get that genuine feel for the region?
Well, they seem to be very intentional about the activities and experiences that they offer.
Okay.
For instance, during the desert safari,
Yeah.
they go beyond the typical dune bashing and camel rides
Okay.
to include a traditional dinner under the stars, complete with belly dancing and local entertainment.
It sounds like they're trying to create an immersive cultural experience rather than just a
Yes.
superficial tourist spectacle.
Exactly. And they also seem to prioritize interactions with local guides and experts who can provide a deeper understanding of the history, the culture, the customs of the Emirates.
It's all starting to come together now.
It is.
They're using these 7 secrets as a framework to craft a truly distinctive and meaningful travel experience, one that blends luxury with authenticity and personalization. But let's circle back to Sophia for a moment.
Okay.
What type of AI technology even powers her?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the information we have doesn't really delve into the specific technical details.
Yeah.
However, given her capabilities,
Uh-huh.
personalized recommendations, real-time translation, seamless integration with navigation apps,
Yeah.
it's likely a combination of machine learning and natural language processing.
So she's constantly learning and adapting
Yeah.
to the traveler's preferences and needs.
Most likely, yeah, she's not just a static program.
Okay.
She's this evolving intelligence that refines its responses and recommendations
Okay.
based on the data it gathers.
That raises some interesting questions about data privacy. If Sophia is collecting all this information about our preferences, our locations,
Yeah.
maybe even our conversations, how can we be sure that data is being handled responsibly?
That's a crucial consideration,
Okay.
and one that Cleaco will need to address very transparently.
Okay.
Travelers need to be informed about what data is being collected,
Yeah.
how it's being used,
Yeah.
what security measures are in place to protect their privacy.
It's a reminder that with any technological advancement,
Yes.
especially one that involves personal data, there are ethical considerations that can't be overlooked.
Absolutely. And it's a conversation we need to have as AI becomes increasingly integrated into various aspects of our lives, including travel.
So we've covered 6 of Cleaco's 7 secrets.
We have.
What's the final principle that kind of rounds out their philosophy?
The last secret reiterates a concept we've already discussed.
Yeah.
Strategy focused on exclusivity, not mass consumption.
Okay.
So they're emphasizing that their goal is to create these unique and personalized experiences, tailored to the individual traveler's desires, rather than offering those generic, mass-produced tours.
It's a bold statement in an industry often driven by volume and profit margins.
It is, but it speaks to a growing trend in luxury travel.
Oh, okay.
A move away from conspicuous consumption towards a more discerning and experience-driven approach.
So it's less about been there, done that, and more about seeking out authentic and enriching experiences that create lasting memories.
Exactly. And Cleaco seems to be betting that this approach will resonate with a new generation of luxury travelers who are looking for something more meaningful than just ticking off destinations on a bucket list.
It's a fascinating shift in perspective.
Yeah.
It really is fascinating to see how they're reframing this whole idea of luxury travel.
It's a smart move.
Yeah.
You know, they're tapping into this growing desire for authenticity and personalization and a deeper connection with the places we visit.
And they're not shying away from embracing technology to enhance those experiences.
Exactly. So Sophia is a prime example of that.
Yeah. But as we've discussed, the rise of AI in travel raises some pretty important questions.
It does.
They've touched on data privacy. But what about the broader societal implications?
Well, one concern is the potential impact on jobs.
Okay.
As AI assistants become more sophisticated, could they eventually replace human travel agents, tour guides, or even customer service representatives?
It's a valid concern. Automation is already transforming so many industries. Travel is certainly not immune.
That's right. And while AI could create new jobs in areas like software development, data analysis, it's important to consider the potential displacement of workers in those more traditional travel-related roles.
It's a complex issue. How do we harness the power of AI while also ensuring that the human element remains at the heart of the travel experience?
That's the million-dollar question. It's going to require a thoughtful and balanced approach. Perhaps we can leverage AI to handle the more routine tasks, freeing up human professionals to focus on providing that personalized service and the nuanced insights that AI just can't replicate.
Like crafting those unique itineraries, offering insider tips, creating those memorable moments of human connection that make a trip truly special.
Exactly. It's about finding that right synergy between human expertise and artificial intelligence.
And beyond the job market, there's also the question of accessibility. Will these high-tech travel experiences be available to everyone? Or will they create a divide between those who can afford them and those who can't?
That's a crucial point. You know, we need to ensure that AI in travel doesn't exacerbate existing inequalities. Luxury shouldn't be synonymous with technology access.
And what about the environmental impact? Could the rise of AI in travel actually contribute to more sustainable practices?
That's an interesting angle. There's definitely potential for AI to optimize travel routes, reduce energy consumption, and even promote eco-friendly destinations.
Maybe Sophia could suggest itineraries that minimize carbon footprint.
Yes.
Or recommend local experiences that support sustainable tourism initiatives.
I like that idea. It would be a fantastic way to align technological innovation with environmental responsibility.
So it seems we've only just scratched the surface of this conversation.
We have, but that's the beauty of a deep dive. It sparks curiosity. It challenges our assumptions. And leaves us with more questions than answers.
And sometimes that's exactly what we need.
Sometimes it is.
It certainly gives us all plenty to ponder as we navigate this ever-evolving world of travel.
Absolutely. The future of travel is being written as we speak. And it's up to all of us to shape it in a way that is both innovative and equitable, sustainable and enriching.
Well said. So, to our listeners, we leave you with this final thought. As you plan your next adventure, consider the role that technology might play in your journey. Embrace the possibilities, but don't forget to engage critically with the ethical and societal implications. After all, travel is about more than just reaching a destination. It's about the experiences we have along the way and the impact we leave on the world around us.
Safe travels, everyone.